It wouldn't be morning stretch without music. You know what I'm saying? Oi. Hey, lover. Buenos dias. Hopefully you slept well. Oh, first, you got that notification bell turned on. I slept pretty good last night, actually. Buenos dias, Sir Can. How are you today? I took two of those. So I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but the off-field videos are delayed by like 4 days, right? And so last night was night seven, and I took two of the gummies, and I slept so I slept so good last night. Nice, dude. You've been getting after it on the challenge. That's a hard challenge. 90 minutes of straight activity. That's intense. You slept good, you think? That meat though has been running through me like crazy, and not in like an easy way. It has not been an easy battle for my bowels uh, last night and this morning. Hi, buddy. Yeah, good morning. I don't know. I don't think I need fiber. I think it's that I ate a 10-ounce piece of steak last night, and my body's not usually used to that. My body's like, oh, lordy, lordy. I mean, isn't don't they always say like the meat part shouldn't be the main course of the meal, right? Like, and if you are gonna eat a piece of meat, it shouldn't be any bigger than like your fist. That's still a big piece, a big chunk of meat. Oof. I honestly was scrolling the menu for a piece of chicken piccata, and I was like, oh, I'll get that. But I mean, it is a steakhouse, right? Or it was a steakhouse. You want to go out there, Charlie? You want to go outside? Hmm. Okay. Oi. How's everyone doing today? Today is Wednesday? Question mark. Yeah, today is Wednesday. I think I think we want to start with a quote, and it was actually a video I saw last night before I went to bed, and I think I saved it. The person, so someone has my YouTube account. I don't know who they are, where they are, but they watch some weird stuff while I'm on my channel, and it's so random. Let me see. Let me pull this up really quick while you guys are here, while we're waiting, while we're getting all warmed up. Where is it? Here it is. Right here. What you're not changing, you're choosing. Like that's boom. If you're just complaining about it and you're not doing anything about it, you're choosing it. So like I heard that last night, I was like, damn, that's awesome. That's a good freaking quote. So I don't have all chat turned on. Old timers, buenos dias. Sierra, buenos dias. Yeah, I got all chat turned on. Stupid Sid, what's up, dude? Hopefully you guys got your coffee ready to rock and roll. At 10 likes, we'll do 10 push-ups as always. Chilling at work. What do you do for work? Oh yeah, my hips are nice and tight. Oh. It's actually, honestly, like warm enough this morning to not even need a hoodie. Home health. Oh, very cool. So like you're like a nurse that goes to different people's houses and like check up on them or something. Nice. That's what's up. It's one of those days where you need a thermos of coffee. You got all your... You're making a video cleaning your room? That's fun. Do a face reveal, or you just want to stay mysterious, you know? That's always that's an option too. Ugh. Yeah, I'm with the guy with aneurysms. Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all. Golly. Don't forget, you guys, to start the watch, right? Ooh. Oh, you can't hear this because I got the mic up by me. Just listen to this funky beat. We're going to want to save that one to a future playlist. I'm feeling better about myself today. See you, stay stupid. Or stupid Sid. Everyone wants to show me their room. They either want to show me their room. If I put it here, does that sound good? It's kind of hidden behind the beard, though. Sweet Sircan. You're on listening mode only. Nothing wrong with that. It has a little magnet behind it. I could... The magnet's not very strong. How's that bike project coming along, old timers? There we go. Okay. I think we're still rocking and rolling here. The last song was a banger. I want to add it to the morning stretch playlist. Heck yeah. So we're going to mix things up a little bit here. We're going to start out with the ab mat because boy, we've been doing so many push-ups. That's like, we got to give some attention to the ab skis, right? Curls for the girls and abs to get rid of the flabs, you know? Our girlfriend's in the comments, she's like, who are you doing curls for? It's just a fun saying. Oh, sorry, old timers, I missed your comment. It's done well, not completely, but it's back together. Nice. Nothing like a little room makeover. Oh. Oh. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I love this thing. This is the ab mat from Rogue Fitness, and it's nice because it gives you like a little deeper on your sit up, but it also has a nice cutout for your tailbone. Not sponsored, but I was doing so many freaking sit-ups before I got that thing, and I would get, this is a little TMI, but I would get a little rash on the top part of my butt from it. I think I'm just really gnarly at sit-ups when you get a rash on your butt. So now we're moving into the chirp wheel. Well, what's up with everyone? It's Saturday. It's Wednesday. You guys got any fun plans for work? Any fun projects you're working on? Today feels like it's going to be a really warm day. Mostly landscaping day, weed eater stuff. Interesting, nice, that's cool. That sounds like a chill day. Do you guys have like poison oak there? Do you have to like be worried about that with a weed eater? Oh. And it's one of my favorite things about doing this like YouTube stuff or live streaming is just hearing like different people's words on for certain things. Like over here we call those weed whackers or weed whips. Some people do call them weed eaters. But I've always been a weed whacker kind of person. I mean, it does like whack the weeds, right? Oof. There's this one stuff in North Carolina where it's like super invasive, and it's like taken over. It came over on the ship from Europe. I forgot what it's called. Like it's not your yakuza. I think it's what it's called. That might be the gang in Japan, but it's something like that with the Y. And it's completely. It's like ivy. It's a form of ivy, and it's like completely taken over. Yakuza. Yeah. Okay. What is that called? Let me look this up so I'm not just talking out my ass. English ivy? I thought there was a different word for it. This thing just English ivy. Yellow archangel? No. Hmm. I guess it doesn't know. Hey, Kamali. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have Viking roots in my blood, so that's where this red beard comes from. The roots, the roots. Oi. Yeah, it's crazy. The views on where can I put this that you guys can hear it too? This microphone is so like I have to wear this on my chest too. This microphone is pretty good for keeping it just on me and not picking up like ambient sounds. But it's interesting, the views on the morning stretches have like totally fallen off. Like I know, right? That one time I did a stream talking or wanted to talk about books for International Book Day. It turned into just being a beard stream. That's all people want to talk about. Like that short I posted last night doing a shotgun of the off-field drink. I went to After the first 18 minutes, it got over 600 views. But then I woke up this morning, it went down to 500 views. So I'm like, what the heck? Why? Where did the 100 views go? And it's not like I'm like obsessed with the views, but it is confusing and or concerning to me when it loses 100 for some weird reason. And I don't get paid by off field, but I still felt like I needed to click that button that talked about like product placement. Like they gave me the drinks. So I wonder if that had any effect on like the algorithm and stuff. They're like, "Oh, this is product placement. Well, we're not going to show it to everyone because that would be mean to our sponsors that are paying us." So weird. See, I woke up to a blog tabloid. I don't know what you would call People magazine anymore. Besides just crap. And somehow my email got on their list. Oi. That's a long one. Oh, but I woke up to an email from them this morning. Gail, do you guys know who Gail King is? She's Oprah's best friend turned morning host, news host. She's super super freaking woke. Um, she's utterly disappointed by all the negative criticism that the recent Space Blue Origin flight got. It's like, shut up, you freaking narcissist. The whole time I was reading that article, I'm just like, yep, you're a narcissist. And you've been told your whole life, or at least your whole adult life, that everything you do is amazing. And your claim to fame is just being Oprah's friend. All you are is Oprah's friend. And that's what got you popular, or at least mainstream in the media. Is is Katy Perry okay too? Like, she just looks like she's kind of like, I hate to say it, but brain dead. In all the videos and clips of her doing this whole space flight, she just looks like she's just not there. Just, I mean, I get it. Hey, AR edits. Yeah, she's mental. I mean, I get it. You're in space, and I've never been to space, so I can't comment on that, obviously. So I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong. don't, don't get me wrong. Last night at the restaurant we went to, it was my second time ever being there, and the what do you call it? The interior like decorations are so cool, and there's all these fans in there, and they're all connected by belts, right? And that's just super neat to me. So I'm obviously looking up and like staring at that stuff. Boy, I only ran yesterday too, and it was only a 5K, but there were some hills. Boy, but it feels good. Boy, man, too bad you guys can't hear this music today. It's a bop, as the kids would say. We haven't done a an alternate timeline in a while either. Boy, just get in there. Get in there. But what you aren't willing to change, you're accepting. That's today's quote. Just something to leave you guys with to think about all day. What? I'm sorry, old timers. I'm, I'm not gonna call you on Discord. No offense at all, but isn't there a language barrier too? Don't you speak? I mean, you do speak English, but is it your primary language Swedish, Finnish, Dutch? Because you're from the Netherlands. Boy, gosh, I'm just burning up right now. I mean, I know I'm drinking a cup of coffee, but holy moly, it is warm today. What's the temp supposed to be? Only a high of 63. It feels a lot warmer than that already. Well, I'm sitting right and directly in line with the sun. Boy. Buenos dias, Rick's Gaming. Oh. You know, Rick, I check the mail every single day for just, I'm like, today's the day where I'm going to get a random check for $1 million in my mailbox. And I get so disappointed every single day when that doesn't happen. My favorite part about the mornings is just when my morning allergies all need to come out, right? I wake up congested. I'm like, am I getting sick? And it's like, nope, just morning allergies. Nope, just Chuck Testa. Is that a bear in the tree? Nope, it's Chuck Testa. Tesla. Testa. Getting old is bullshit, right? That's what we're trying to stop. We're trying to reverse the clock right now. If not reverse it, at least definitely slow it down. Rick, if you have one piece of advice to give everyone watching right now, what would it be? Oh, you're good, dude. No worries, old timers. Old timers, if you had one piece of advice to give everyone, what would it be? I'm gonna ask everyone that whose names pop up in the chat. So, Hungry Hangouts next. When I see your name come across. It's only gay if you do it twice. That was a good one. If you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it. First, don't give up. Hey, nice. I like that. Do hard things and don't give up. Oh. Pain is just weakness leaving the body. That isn't always true. Because one time, what if you crash on your mountain bike, or on your bike or something, and you're hurting, and it's like, pain is just weakness leaving the body. Last night, I was sending my girlfriend mountain bike clips to get her freaking psyched. Oh. Oh yeah. Really just stretching out the hamstrings here. Really, if you want to see what I'm doing. What's on the bottom of my toe? Don't let people bother you. Hell yeah. Let people and respect the people that are nice to you. Oh, I couldn't read that one fast enough. Hold on. Okay. 2, don't let people bother you. 3, be nice to people that are nice to you. Yeah, amen. I like that one. Oops, hold on. To be honest, the best piece of advice I can think of is if you're looking for a relationship, any girl isn't the girl. My roommate be trying to fall in love with some real loser girls. I thought you were married, Rick. Do you have a roommate too? Any girl isn't the girl. My roommate be trying to fall in love with some real losers of girls. You got a roommate for fun? Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's. Oh, okay, okay. That makes sense. Is it a paying position? I'll come up to Oregon for the winter. It's funny. This is so random that we were just talking about this yesterday. But one of my coworkers at my job, his name is Jeff. Great guy. Yeah, no, I totally understand what's going on there. We can chop down trees. Ooh, 600 for rent, but then where's my source of income going to be when I move up to Oregon for the winter? Oxy made it. Buenos dias. Oh. Gosh, Oregon's getting expensive for $600 a month for rent. Holy moly. For just a bedroom. Yeah. Amen. Sounds like we're going to have just a winter long of Toxic masculinity, right? Nice. Well, I appreciate your watch time there, Foxy. You know what they say, toxic masculinity is bad until someone needs to kill a spider. Boy. Boy. Do I have any questions for you guys? Ooh, not off the top of my head. I kind of just fire them away as I think of them. Do you guys want to see the truck I entered to win? Nice, dude. Check this out. You can't really see it too well, but it's an 81, or it's an 80s. I'm not too sure of the year. It's an 80s Toyota on like 40-inch tires. So you win that truck. You also win $20,000. And then yesterday he even included an RC helicopter too, just to really sweeten the deal. I'm like, yeah, no, seriously, Rick. Tires for my Jeep are like, the last time I bought them, they were like $1,200. I'm on 35-inch mud tires. So if I was to win that truck, I would sell my Jeep, to be honest. I know, it's insane. You know, it's like $1,200. I'm ballpark, I'm guessing here, for tires for my Jeep. But then tires for the Hyundai, I was looking those up. That's like between $400 and $500 for a full set. I really want to. The dream would be to have my own tire machine. I've done it before when I was in high school. I mean, that was almost 20 years ago, but I loved auto shop class. And it's like, I'd love to have a tire machine because it's not that hard. And the amount that they charge to change your tires is insane. Boy. Daniela's right, my butt is getting bigger. Alright, no worries, old timers. We'll be here. I still got almost 30 minutes left of streaming. Yeah, no, I feel that. I totally feel that, Rick. But it is the 35s on my Jeep are the biggest tires I've ever had. Oh, I had 31s on my Ranger, and that was cool. That Ranger on those trucks, that Ranger on those tires, you could go anywhere in the sand dunes and it wouldn't get stuck at all. Hey, thanks, grind. Oh, I've been working hard. You could say I've been on the grind. Boy. I've been grinding. Oh. Right? That was a funny one, Rick. And it's like, I hate to say this, but Jeeps are so judgmental, for lack of a better word. And it's like, if you have a 3-linked Jeep, hey Clint, buenos dias, senor, good to see you today. If you have a 3-linked Jeep, you know, and like, what I have, 17-inch rims? I think I have 17-inch rims. You know, it's hard to go back to a stock size tire. And also, don't even get me started on all the extra modifications you have to do to to compensate for 35-inch tires. I've been through two drive shafts already. Uh, One drag link, which is the drag link. If you guys don't know, is that's the one that actually turns your tires. Yeah, we're talking Jeep. We're talking tires mostly, but that wears out. Ball joints wear out a lot faster. It's it's a pain in the freaking taint to just change the tire because those dang things weigh so much. Oh. But it is fun having 35-inch tires, not gonna lie. And I have so much armor around the thing. Like I have two, the front and rear bumpers are steel. I got the rock rails along the sides. Like if someone hits me, they're losing. They are absolutely losing. And especially around here, drivers are insane. Like I don't know about where you guys live, but it seems like the drivers are getting worse. And then I was like, oh, I know, right? And we didn't even hit 10 likes yet. I know you guys are like, oh, that's just people in California. Like people in California don't know how to drive. It's like, no, I feel like everyone doesn't know how to drive anymore. So many people are just dang glued to their cell phone. It's like, oh, red light. Well, I gotta scroll a little bit more. It's like, yeah, exactly. People are so addicted to their cell phones, and I see that so much as like a runner, and now I'm riding on the road again on my bike. Oh, see, that's what's up, Rick. I feel like if I lived where you live, like hypothetically speaking here, you could go running right on the road and you wouldn't see anyone for a good while. And if you did, maybe it'd be like one or two people. Golly. That sucks, Clint. That really sucks. I know a guy actually, there's like one eyelash hair. You can see it catching the sun. So as you guys know, I have like a buddy named Eric who got me into like ultra running, right? But I also have this other guy named Bruce who got me into like, how would you describe it? Like long distance cycling, like actually believing in yourself that you can ride more than just 10 miles, right? This guy was a professional cyclist. Yep. So, okay, let's take a slight pause on my story. So, I was detoxing from the the stuff, right? The marijuana, and I was a little feisty, right? So I was driving downtown in my Jeep. That's a fun fact. I was in my freaking Jeep, and if I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but my license plate says Flying90. So we're on the freeway going downtown, and there's this mom and her kids in a van, right? And she's doing like 35 and a 65. Yeah, the devil's lettuce. And she's just driving like an idiot, like swerving all over the place. And she's on her phone. And so I get behind her, just give her a little honk. And then I pass her. And then we end up meeting at the red light. And I look in my rearview mirror, and she's cussing me out and flipping me off. And I was just like, I decided to match her energy, which is wasn't one of my proudest moments. But I just looked at her and I was like, learn to fucking drive. And she cusses back at me and she's like, I'm having an emergency right now. And I'm like, really? If you're having an emergency, why don't you just pull over to the side of the road and handle your freaking business? And she's like, F you, you don't understand what's going on in my life. My kids' lives are at risk here. And I'm like, again, you're driving on your cell phone. If your kids are so important to you and you're such an emergency, pull over and handle business. And she just started cussing me out. And then as the light changes, I look to see, and she takes a picture of my license plate. Like, what are you going to do with that information, lady? Just absolutely brain dead. But yeah, so going back to distracted drivers, Gator, that'd be a good license plate name. Um, so my friend was a professional triathlete, like top of his freaking game, and he was out there riding. She's gonna report me to the local HOA. I know, right? Thankfully, I don't live in one, and there's a few here actually. So he was out on a training ride, and he got hit by a distracted driver, and was in the hospital for months. And now he doesn't have any use of his left leg, and he has to walk with a cane now. He can still kick ass on a bike. At least he could. I don't know if he rides it too much anymore. He's getting up there in age, but he could kick ass on a bike. But completely changed his course of life all because someone was selfish. And it's like, it's mind blowing to me. I mean, so don't get me wrong. That was like, maybe 30 years ago, right? But nowadays, these things are so good. You can use voice to text easily. Like, I don't know about on how it is on Android phones, but over here in iPhone land, you can use hey and then say her name and basically do whatever you want. You could send texts. You don't even have to look at the dang thing. Just when you're driving, you just keep it right there and you say, hey, blah blah blah, text so and so. And then it's like, okay, what do you want to say to so and so? And then you just boom, fire away. It repeats it back to you and you say, do you want to send it? And it's like, yeah, let's send it. So there's no need for actually touching the phone anymore. But it's just so crazy to me, the people at the stoplights that are just boom, instantly on their phone. But I'll tell you what, California Highway Patrol only cares about people with bike racks on their on their car. And I know, I need to let it go. But I can't. Voice to text on Android phones suck. Oof. Careful, Clint, don't say that too loud out in this chat. This is people mostly have Android phones and they want to let me know how much iPhone sucks. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Nope, I totally agree with you, Rick. And it's like, from what I've heard, like cars over in Europe and stuff, they in like Germany, they don't have like cup holders in their car. They're all the things that we take for granted over here. They're really limited because they're like, mofos. Um, oh, you used to drive septic tanks for a living? Nice. That's a that sounds like a good job actually. But over there, they're like your number one priority in this vehicle is driving it. So we're gonna limit the distractions and stuff, and like you're fumbling with the cup holders, or you're slurping on your drink. Like when when you're in your car, driving should be number one priority. Number one, Priority number two is getting to your destination safely. People are just so egotistical. Oh, interesting. It's a good. Oh, that's an interesting take. Yeah. It would be a pretty crappy job. You know, it's funny. All of you guys here in the chat that like constantly watch my videos and like you guys always show up. Like, I would love to meet you guys in real life. Like, I feel like we all have the kind of the same sense of humor. Boy, sorry, I forgot what Clint said too. Like, it just sounds retarded. I mean, you're driving at high speeds with a heavy piece of machinery. Why are you going to distract yourself, right? There was I forgot what show it was. I think it was on The Office. But Daryl's like, who you texting? Male or female? He was saying it to a guy, right? And it's like, you better be texting a chick. And when I see people driving erratically, I'm like, you better be texting a freaking chick right now. You're going over to get freaking laid. That's the only excuse for this. And also, too, I feel like the girl would respect you more if you're like, hey, I'll see you in 10 minutes. I'm going to put my phone down and make sure big stretch, Higgins. Make sure I get to your destination safely. And like my girlfriend and I, we share our locations with each other. So it's not like I need. You okay, Higgins? It's not like I need constant messages as she's coming over. Like, I can see where you are. Nice, dude. That'd be pretty cool, Clint. A nice road trip around America is awesome. There's so much to see here. Yes, there can. I'm not in the PNW, but I'm on the West Coast, right? I have two cousins, and one lives in Bakersfield. He just bought a house with his wife, and then the other one lives up in Washington with his wife. And so we both at Bakersfield starts with a B, and where my Washington cousin lives in Bellingham. So I was thinking like it would be fun to do a trip to Bakersfield to Bellingham. Oh, that's heavy, dude. Nice. I've driven. So I've done a road trip. We were gone for 3 weeks, and we went up here from California to Nevada to Colorado. Might have stopped in Utah too. I think you have to go through Utah anyways. Um, that's funny. That's Bakersfield, and then we call Pismo Beach Bakersfield by the Sea. Yeah, smoking meth. I don't really think of anything else to do there in Bakersfield. So we went here to Colorado, and from Colorado clear across the state or the country, through like Kansas, Missouri, Tennessee, all that to North Carolina, and then from North Carolina we just swooped down. I'm just checking out my guns in the camera. From North Carolina down, skip Florida, and then just swoop back around through all those southern states too. And that was a great road trip. 3 weeks though on the road. That's a long time with someone and two dogs. But I enjoyed it. It was a good time. And that was when I was drinking too, so it was a lot of beer tasting, a lot of brewery hopping. That's the only thing I miss about not drinking is going to different breweries and trying their beer. But that's okay. It's not for me. It's not worth it anymore. I'm coming up on 2 years of sobriety, so yeah. No, I feel that, Rick. And that's kind of why I'm like hesitant to ever have kids. And I don't know if that's your reason why you can't do it or not, but when I think of having kids, I'm like, oh gosh, there goes the days of just like jumping in the car and traveling and going somewhere. Having kids is worth it. All right, I'll think about that tonight. I get a text from my girlfriend like, what are you saying on your stream today? Whoa. Dang, that's awesome. What did she just send me a picture of? Oof. Looking. I saw an interesting video yesterday from this mountain biker guy I follow. You're back. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, when did you? Um, how old were you when you had kids? I think you said. If I remember correctly, I think you said you were in your 40s. Um, but an interesting video I saw yesterday is from this guy. His name's Normal Mountain Biker. I talked about him before. He was talking about like different brand deals and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, we don't reach out to people. The companies reach out to us." Oh, you're only 30? Oh, I'm 30. I'm 34. Um, and I was like, "Well, shoot, man, I cold email the brands that I work with. You know, like some have reached out to me, but like off field, I reached out to them. Oh, you're 36. Oh, like, yeah, I'm 30. I'm 36. Oh, you're 30 when you had your first. Oh, gotcha. Heck, Rick, I still don't even know my head from my asshole some days, you know? But my sister's about to have a kid, so I'm curious to see what that's like. Like, we don't have much experience around being around kids, like babies and stuff, so, like, we don't have many cousins. My two cousins are basically that's it, so I don't have much experience being around kids, so it's just so foreign to me. That's exciting. Nice. Congratulations to Rick's gaming sister. Nice. Yeah, my sister's having a girl too. Boy. Hulkamania. Boy. It's funny. Seeing wrestling made me think of a conversation I had at work the other day. And I'm gonna say this with all love and respect. Like I'm not talking crap about the community at all, but one of my friends has a cousin who has Down syndrome. I can't remember if it's Down syndrome or autism. Um, and I was like, "Hey, does he like professional wrestling?" It's just a commercial for that on TV. And he's like, "Yeah, he does." And there's a Shane Gillis joke that talks about like dudes with Down syndrome love two things: professional wrestling and boobs. And I asked him that. He's like, "Dude, you're spot on. How did you know?" I'm like, well, I mean, what kind of guy doesn't love boobs? What kind of guy doesn't love professional wrestling too? Boy, all that's left to do before going to work is getting my shit together, making a lunch. I gotta put an end screen for today's video that comes out because it takes so dang long to upload them that you can't schedule it. You can't put an end screen until it finishes processing. And it's so annoying. YouTube is YouTube. Boy. Oh. Hey Rick, like I always say, man, I'm a runner, so I'm always trying to finish first. Boy. See, Clint, thanks for stopping by and hanging out for a bit. We got 4 minutes left on this stream today. Because speaking of that, like I rode my bike to her house the other day, um, and this is just my mindset here. I She asked me how long it was gonna take, and I Apple mapped it, and it was like, oh, 24 minutes. And so the entire time I was riding, I was just staring at my clock, and I was like, oh, 24 minutes? Pfft, what? How dare Apple say that? And so I got there in 20, and I was just dead set on looking at the time and like looking where I was going, right? And I heard someone yell out my name, like someone yell out, "Hey!" when I was getting pretty close to her house. Yeah. and and I'm just like going for it. I'm just bam, bam, bam. So I beat the time by 4 minutes. That's the moral of the story is I beat the time. Heck yeah. And I text her. I'm like, "Hey, I'm at your house," and she's like, "Oh, sweet, I'll be right there." And I was like, and then I look up, I look down the street, and I was like, "Oh, is that you walking?" Didn't even see her at all. I felt like a jackass, and I just had to explain myself. Like, I'm sorry, I was dead set on getting a time. This is a little downward dog action to finish it out. For all of you that are just tuning in now, you've already missed the 10 push-ups, and we did 20 sit-ups. But we can't do any more push-ups in the stream because there's another battle I'm fighting right now, and it's taking all of my muscles to make sure that doesn't happen, that I don't lose that battle. So that's why we're gonna end the stream right at 60 minutes. If you guys understand what I'm getting at here, that coffee has woken up my bowels. Oh, it's nice having an adult-only stream where you can talk adult stuff. It's funny. I really just wearing all black. I really blend in with everything behind me. It looks like I'm just arms and feet and the head. Boy. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. We're not ending it just yet, but we're just hyping you guys up. I hope everyone watching has a fantastic day today. You know, do something awesome. Something that you're like, when you're laying in bed tonight, you're like, holy moly, I did that today. Heck yeah. I can't believe I did that. I set my mind to it and I freaking accomplished it. You know, doing awesome things is satisfying, right? Being awesome is satisfying. And just be awesome in your own world too. You don't have to compare yourself to others and being like, well, that person, you know, ran 20 miles and I only ran 1 mile. Like, I'm not awesome. Like, no, heck yeah, you are awesome. Because if you keep it up, one day you'll be running 20 miles at a time too. Boy. Right? It's all about being awesome in your own world. Boy. Boy. Can't forget one for the troops, right? Always gotta do one for the troops. Boy. Just a nice child's pose to end this thing. Oh, well, we got 30 seconds left. Feel free to drop all your comments below, or your last final thoughts. Boy. Ah. Like, dude, you're stretching, but you're groaning a lot. I thought this is supposed to make you feel better. Gosh, and now the clouds are starting to roll in. Well, gang, we've hit an hour. As always, namaste. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me all morning. You can do anything you set your mind to. Hell yeah. 1,000%. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day today. I'm out of breath from those push-ups. Do something every single day to make yourselves better than you were yesterday. Just freaking get after it. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Watch the videos. Support the stream. Check out the merch store. Check out the Discord. Check out everything. And yeah. As always, guys, you know where to find me. I'm in the Discord. A new video comes out every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow.